Hello, so you're probably wondering what the heck is this video? So I was basically meant to do a 500 subscriber special live stream, but I found out last minute that I cannot do that because you need 1,000 subscribers to do a live stream on handheld devices. So yeah. So in this video, I'm just basically gonna go over the live stream ideas that I received over on Instagram and in the YouTube comments that I got in my episode 4 of Wonder's Corner for when I do my 1,000 subscriber live stream, because that I could actually do a live stream if I had 1,000 subscribers, but I don't currently because this is 500 subscribers. Okay, so hi, this is my fake live stream. So yeah, the original plan was when I reach 500 subscribers, I'll do like my first live stream and have like a little special live stream moment and everything, because I reached 500 subscribers as like a little mini like celebration, like woo and everything. But obviously I have to reach 1,000, so I can't do that. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of fake sort of live stream. I edited a thumbnail for a live stream that didn't happen, and I'm going to use it for this video. So yeah, it's pretty much, it's like clickbait, but not really. I mean, even if the live stream did work, I would still go through like the questions and the suggestions that I got in my Instagram comments and that Wonder's Corner episode 4 video in that comment section. So it wouldn't be much different. It's just that there's just less interaction basically, and it's not a live stream, which is kind of sad, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, blame YouTube for not letting me do a live stream because I only have 500 subscribers and I'm not worthy of that right now apparently. So yeah. Okay, so I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm probably gonna reach like maybe 700, maybe 800. I think I might be pushing it a bit. But yeah, so people who have commented on my YouTube video of Wonder's Corner episode 4, so yeah, people have predicted that I might get 700 up to 850 by the end of the year, and I think that's pretty realistic, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I do feel like I'm not growing that fast, even though it's all about like the fun of it and everything, and I am kind of having fun of it. So I guess that's good, and that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. But I think I know why I'm not like growing as fast as others. It's because I'm not making content that people actually want, and I'm making content that nobody's asking for. So yeah, that's like the reason why I'm not really growing as fast, I think. I mean, I do have some content people do like, so that's good, right? But it's just like so inconsistent and people don't know what to expect. I mean, they kind of have like a general idea that I collect many things, and like the main theme of my channel is My Little Pony videos, so there you go. I did go on Instagram and I saw that My World, or also known as Mommy's World, they were doing like a live stream on Instagram, and I sent in a question about like channel growth, and they recommended to upload about four or 5 times a week at the beginning, and I'm like, yikes, how can anyone like do that consistently unless they make like very simple videos? I'm just like, what? Like, editing takes so much time, and I'm trying to get like my videos like to be good. I don't want to post like low quality made videos, you know what I mean, like this one. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go over the suggestions that I got over on my Instagram, and then I'm going to move on to the suggestions that I got from YouTube. So let's go. My first suggestion is by Minty Horn over on Instagram, saying, how about talking about upcoming ponies and dolls? So basically talking about G5, basically. Okay, so my thoughts about G5. So first, let's talk about the animation. So at first I was disgusted, and I felt somewhat uncomfortable about ponies having eyebrows. Psst, don't tell Sabrina. But yeah, ponies with eyebrows, like I would never put eyebrows on a pony. That's so contradictory. No, like, but But in all seriousness, why have they given eyebrows on ponies? I'm assuming that that's for more expression and stuff, and in the animation they don't look too bad, but I don't like them and I'd rather them not be there, I think, because it's just, horses don't have eyebrows, okay? Ponies don't have eyebrows. Get rid of the eyebrows. So yeah, I just think that the figures, we're gonna talk about the figures soon, but I just think they will look better without the eyebrows, and I think it is the right direction for My Little Pony because it is based on fan art from like a G4 fan, I believe, and yeah, it's kind of based on that, so it isn't too drastically different animation wise in a way. Like it looks okay, it looks good, okay? So yeah, I can't wait to watch the animation when it comes out on Netflix. So yeah. Now let's talk about the toys. So the toys, on the other hand, well, they don't look great. I mean, I've never seen one so far yet in like person in real life, and if I do find some in Asda, if I'm lucky, I'm from the UK, okay, Asda is the place. I will get a few or one or something. I will definitely do a review of the Generation 5 pony figures, and they're apparently like a similar height to like the Generation 4 ponies, which is kind of hard to see because I honestly thought that they were taller. Like they look taller on like the image and everything. I thought they would be about, I don't know, like, you can't even see it, how tall I think they are. I thought they would be about like that big. Wow, yeah, about that big. But no, apparently they're around about the same height, and their head is on a ball joint, and I do like ball joints. And I really like the Pony Life figures. I know a lot of people hate Pony Life figures, but I was surprised that I liked the Pony Life figures. First when I saw them in Asda, as always, when I see things in Asda, it's always in Asda where I find things. So yeah, when I first saw them in Asda, I was a bit like, and then when I did the review of them, I was like, oh, I can't wait to trash these ponies. But I ended up really liking them. I like them. I think it's because I love cats so much, and I really like cats, and cats are one of my favourite animals, and I know it's like weird, and I love like cartoony looking like toys. I love like cartoony things over like realistic things, which is, I don't know if that's like a common preference that people have. I love like cartoony looking toys, like very cartoony over like realistic looking horses. Like when I was really small, I rather played with like cartoony looking horses and ponies other than Philip here. Hello Philip, who is a lot more realistic looking pony horse than the My Little Ponies. So yeah. Philip, what are you doing? I don't know, I'm Philip. So yeah, I do prefer more cartoony looking figures and toys other than more realistic ones. For the G5 ponies, I don't like how the figures have eyebrows, and just in general, I don't like the eyebrows. And I also, again, this is just judging from like the images that I've seen because I've never seen one of these ponies in real life yet. I don't like the noses. Like, have you seen the snozzes on them things? Like, the snouts? Like, they look so bulbous. I'm like, that is not a cute pony nose. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know. I feel like the noses are too big for the figures, and it just doesn't look canny to me, and I don't like it. So, yeah. I did see a Sunny figure that had a terrible sort of hairline. Like, it had a lot of hair, but I just didn't like how it was rooted. I didn't like the shape. It just looked bad. It looked bad. I think it was like the one of the first images, leaked images of like the G5 toys, and oh my goodness, like their hair was not it, sis. Looking at like the body sculpts, the ponies do look a bit too thin, I think. Like if you look at Hitch's body compared to like one of the other cast members, because there's not many male ponies in MLP still, which is pathetic. It's ridiculous. We need more male ponies and diversion in this show. So looking at Hitch, he has more of like a bigger, like proportioned looking body, and that looks, I prefer like the look of like the male ponies better than the female. Like the female ones look like really thin, and it's just they look bad and stuff. So I would prefer if they just made all of the ponies, like just rip all of the heads off the ponies and put them on the same body as Hitch, and then I think they might look a bit better. I don't know, again, this is just judging on the images, so but I just think they look kind of scraggly and thin little things, like gangly looking ponies. That's what they look like, very gangly for ponies. So yeah, I think they're a bit too thin. Like look at us. Like look at G4 ponies. Like their proportions are like perfect in my eyes. Like, you know, we're not too thin or anything. We're like these are like perfect. They're perfect in my opinion. And I know that the pony life figures have very small, thin, slim bodies as well, and they have mega heads, but Pony Life is leaning more onto the cartoony side, so it's kind of very intentional. And the show, it's like they look kind of like that a bit with like the proportions. They have big heads and small bodies, so it's kind of show accurate. And also I think Pony Life is a lot more cartoony than G5, so keep that in mind. So I kind of like that more, and I prefer Pony Life a lot more than the G5 ponies that I'm seeing. A thing that I don't like is how the ponies are packaged. Like there's no like covering at the front of the package, so you can see the pony like kind of out the package sort of thing. That is going to do a lot of hair damage to them. They're going to have very frizzy hair if they're packaged like that. And I get that they're trying to like save like plastic and it's for like the environment and everything. But then, that being said, why was there a Hitch figure? There was a Hitch figure that had moulded on hair, a moulded on tail, but they came with a comb. I thought you were trying to save plastic. Why does Hitch come with a comb when you can't comb his mane or tail? Why? It just doesn't make sense. I've recently seen like a pack, like you can get like a G5 pony pack of like, it's like a pack that has all of the ponies on. And I don't like how all of the ponies have a brushable mane but Hitch. Hitch is the only pony that has moulded on hair. Why? There's literally no excuse for it. Like Zip literally also does have a short mane, okay? They have short hair. So does Hitch. And for some reason they give Hitch moulded on hair but they give Zip rooted in hair. Why? Not only that, they give Zip long hair, which is not like, what? What? Zip is meant to have short hair, but let's give them rooted in long hair, even though it just doesn't make sense to me. And I honestly think that it all boils down to the fact that Zip is a female and Hitch is a male. Like, let's give the girl pony brushable hair and let's give like the man pony some moulded on hair. And it's kind of I don't know, I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but it sounds a bit sexist to me. Just like a bit. Just a bit. It's a lot. Can we give Hitch some rooted in hair, please? You know what I mean? Looking at Shining Armour, for an example. Shining Armour here, he does not have moulded on hair, but at least they tried. They give him troll hair. I don't mind this as long as he's got hair, you know? Like, I prefer this over than like moulded hair, even though like moulded hair, it's like, it's more... you can keep it better, like, it's better maintenance and everything, but like, I don't mind troll hair. Bear in mind, I do collect trolls. I know that I think a lot of people don't like the troll hair, but at least it's like something, at least they tried in a way, you know, because I know it is hard to style like short hair on like dolls and figures, and it is hard, so I understand that, but I mean, at least you can at least give Hitch some, you know, rooted in the hair. I mean, they've done it with other ponies, like Big Mac here. Like, look at this. They give Big Mac rooted hair and it works. I know that he originally came with like this mohawk thing going on, but you can still style it. I managed to. What I did to style this was I just put loom bands over the head like that and just left it for like ages. And yeah, so you can still style it pretty much. So yeah, just a bit more effort, but at least they have rooted in hair, so they have done this before. So it is definitely possible, and I don't see why they shouldn't do it again, you know? I just don't see why not. They did give him like a rooted in tail in the big like collection bundle thing, or the box that has all of the ponies in. I mean, that's something. It is a long tail. So yeah, but I'm like, I don't understand, why not root in the hair? Just give him long hair. I would love that. But then again, I generally love long hair. Like, I have long hair in real life. I give my pony kind of long hair, even though this is like normal length. length for a pony figure. This is like normal length hair, but like this is kind of how long my hair is in real life sort of thing. It's like it's pretty long. And I just generally love long hair on like anyone. I love long hair. Okay, so I wouldn't mind at all if Hitch had long hair. Like I'll be like, you know, like, hey, I'll be like his #1 supporter. Honestly, I love like long haired characters too. Like I like Elliot from Stardew Valley. Shh, don't tell anyone. Because he's beautiful. He has beautiful hair. I love his hair. My favourite actor is Keith Lee Castle, and he has beautiful hair. I love his hair. So pretty, so pretty. But instead they just put toothpaste on Hitch's head. And thought it was a good idea. I mean, at least it's better than nothing, so at least Hitch has got hair and it doesn't look terrible or anything, so yeah, I wouldn't mind if he had rooted in hair, that's all, and I think he should, just, yeah. There was another thing that I was debating on talking about in this live stream, wink wink live stream, fake live stream. When G5 was first being announced, I saw somebody comment that Zip might be transgender because of the colour scheme they have used for Zip. And the colour scheme coincidentally matches the transgender flag. I don't know if that's like true or not, but I mean, if I was to make a transgender character, I would not give them like the transgender colour scheme, because people are a lot more than their gender identities and that, and also as a little add-on, people are a lot more than their sexual orientation too, and I just want to say gender and sexual orientation are two completely different things. Okay. But if there was like a transgender pony in the show that did have like the scheme, like the colour scheme of the transgender flag, that's kind of good as well in a way, like looking at it on the other hoof or hand, that it can spread awareness of like, you know, transgender you know, people, and like the flag just spread like awareness of it in a way, and yeah, so that's a good thing, I guess. But if I was to personally create a transgender character, I'll just make them just like as a regular sort of pony, because again, people are a lot more than their gender identities and stuff, and it's not all who they are, so yeah. I also saw a comment of another pony that had like apparently the same colour scheme as like the lesbian flag, but I don't know. So them are my so far thoughts on G5 and everything. So I'm looking forward to the show, but the figures don't look so great, basically. So yeah, let's move on. The second suggestion that I got over on Instagram was by Sniffing Plastic Ponies. Hooray! They give me a baby spike. So they said custom ideas, skit ideas, and anything like that for a live stream suggestion. Custom idea wise, I've been thinking of making my OC into a Generation 3 pony, because I've recently went to a car boot sale about 2 weeks ago, and I found this at the car boot sale. I found a Generation 3 like Sweetie Belle looking pony, and I think they're like reasonably a common pony, and not only that, this is my favourite Generation 3 pony mould, so I do think of making like my OC with this mould as a G3, but at the same time I don't know if my pony would suit a Generation 3 pony, because I mean they're kind of like, they're more feminine looking, and I don't feel that comfortable like with that and stuff. I kind of like, I prefer Generation 4 because they look more like, you know, neutral and everything. They look not as feminine as like a Generation 3 pony. I mean, if I acetoned away like the eyelashes, it might be better. I might keep the like guy liner or eyeliner, whatever you want to call it, because I mean, yeah, I wasn't originally meant to keep like the eyeliner on this pony. I was meant to like get rid of the wing, but I kind of like, oh, actually, I was like, oh, look at that wing, I'm keeping that. That's a wing. I don't wear like any makeup at all in real life, by the way, but like this is just like, I'm just pretending that this is like an eyelash. I guess it is an eyelash, but yeah, I like the look of it. Like, look at like the proper wing. That's a proper sleeky wing and everything. So I like it. So if I was to be a Generation 3 pony, I would probably, I think I might keep the wing just to be more like gothic and edgy because I am a bit of a goth and everything. But yeah, I'm not sure if I should turn myself into a Generation 3 pony. I like G3 ponies, but I don't feel comfortable being one at the same time, so I'm kind of debating. So if I get a double of this Sweetie Belle, then I will think about it more and everything. So yeah, this is my favourite pose for Generation 3. It's like the fashion style ones, I think they're called, or fashion runway ones, whatever. I don't know what they're called. So yeah, they've got a bit of crap on the ear. Look at that. Ugh. I've also been planning on making Sweeney Todd into a Generation 3 pony using this strawberry swirl pony. This is a double that I have, and they have a bit of like a scuffed eyebrow there, so I'm like, oh, they're kind of perfect, I guess. And they're also quite a common pony. I do love the pose that they're in for Sweeney Todd, so they can like hold like some, you know, razors, what do we call them? Butcher knives, I don't know what the hell you call them. Shears, that's what you call them. You call them shears, like barber shears and stuff. So yes, I love Sweeney Todd. I labelled them Sweeney Todd. So yeah, Sweeney Todd is my favourite character of all time. He is like my role model, I guess. I mean, not the best role model considering he's a bit of a murderer, but I love Sweeney Todd so much, and I really want to make him into a Generation 3 pony. I saw on Pinterest years ago that somebody made a Sweeney Todd custom out of this like Generation 3 pony, like in this mold, this pose, I think, and I'm just like, oh, and it looked so epic. So I kind of want to make a Sweeney Todd pony myself, and out of a Generation 3. So yes, beautiful, beautiful. I kind of do want some pony custom ideas as well. Like, I want ideas as in, I do think about making pirate customs. I am planning to make some witch hunter customs, which is really cool, I know. So yeah, like customs kind of like that sort of category. Like, or suggest like, oh, why don't you make pirate customs? What about witch hunt? Like, you know, kind of like fantasy, maybe. Not, I mean, that's not really fantasy, but I don't know how else to describe that category. Like, why don't you make like queen ponies? Why don't you make like pirate ponies? Why don't you make maid ponies? I don't maid ponies? Viking ponies? Like, just things like that, you know, sort of thing. Those sort of like categories. Ooh, I like the sound of Viking ponies now. I might write that down. Write that down. So yeah, if anyone has any like ideas like that, let me know. And I struggle to come up with custom ideas for Pegasus ponies. It's so easy to make customs for Earth ponies and unicorns, but Pegasus ponies, it's my weakness. I don't know why, but it is. I have like designed some Pegasus characters in my custom idea book. So I do have some Pegasus ponies. So yeah, the witch hunters, for example, or Pegasus ponies, because that's really cool. I am planning on making more vampire ponies as well, and a witch pony kind of thing. Like, not really a witch, more like a fortune teller, but they can be used as like a witch as well, you know. And I do think of like making like zombie ponies. How cool. I love like supernatural paranormal things, like a ghost pony. And I do think of making a werewolf pony, because that just sounds so cool. Imagine doing like a Halloween skit with like a pony that turns into a werewolf. That's just, it's really cool. I like that idea. Maybe I could do a skit like that. I do have like a Doctor Who werewolf figure, and I can use that. Like a little pony transforming into a massive Doctor Who werewolf figure. That sounds pretty intense, doesn't it? I might do that. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. Write that down. I do actually struggle a lot doing like skits and coming up with like skit ideas. But I'm thinking of making like a video similar to shout out to Marzipan Studios. They did like this video that I think that they deleted. It was really useful to me, and I did watch it a few times because I needed help. As I remember, their skit video was like a therapy sort of counselling sort of video about like ideas and getting inspiration and stuff, and I was like, oh yay. So I'm kind of thinking of making like a video on how to get like skit ideas, because I don't know how to get skit ideas. So I'm like, well, how can I make the video if I don't know? But I do have ways. Like, you can listen to a song and you know, think of a storyline that suits to go with a song, something like that. You can get inspired from books, your favourite films maybe, what other sort of things you like. I like supernatural paranormal things, so I think a werewolf skit would be pretty cool and stuff. And you know, I like vampires, and just try to look into things that you like more. And yeah, if I do a video on how to get skit ideas, I will go into a lot more detail. So yeah, it's weird because I find it so easy to write a whole series, but I find it difficult to write a skit. I have like 10 series ideas in my back pocket, and I have written out quite a lot of the scripts for them. So yeah, I have 10 series in the making, like writing up right now, and I kind of think of simple short skit ideas. So yeah, there you go. It's crazy. The next suggestion that I got for what to do on a live stream that never happened on Instagram, Marzipan Studios. What a surprise. I was just talking about you. They said over on Instagram, custom designing or doing a live cleaning chit chat. I could potentially do a live stream on designing a pony, but I kind of like to show everything in like a legit custom video, but maybe in the future I will do that, but I don't think I'll get finished. I'm quite a perfectionist. I'm like, oh, if I'm going to do a video, I want to show the finished product sort of thing. Or maybe I can do like a part 1 live stream of like doing this custom pony, and then I can do a part 2 and like showing the final result sort of thing, the finishing result. So maybe I could do something like that. It sounds stressful, the idea of doing that. I'm such a perfectionist, I know. It's just like, I like to show the finished product of things in videos, so yeah. As for a live cleaning chit chat, I don't think that would work because I would need to move like the camera to the sink and back, and I have wet hands as well, and it seems like too much hassle to do a live cleaning chit chat. Maybe I could like fill a container with water, and I have done that before on cleaning up Generation 1 ponies, and I could do it potentially that way and see if there's always a way around it, okay? So maybe I could do like a live cleaning chit chat. Okay, next suggestion. So the 4th suggestion is by Flutters Draws Art over on Instagram. They said maybe you can be playing a game like Ponytown and having other people join you. And they also said you can have people ask you questions. But since this is like a fake live stream, people can't really do that live, so Okay, Ponytown. I have been on Ponytown legit like 2 times in my entire life, and I don't know what you're doing it. What are you meant to do? And I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how to do live screen recordings. I would love to make like gaming videos, but you need to have like a capture card, I believe, or something, and I don't know how to like set anything up, etc. I'm not sure if it's like easy to do to set like things up like that, or hard. Let me know if it's like easy or hard in the comments. If anyone knows how to do it, be free to like let me know. And everything. I would really love to make like gaming videos in general, but I would not have any idea on how to do like a live gaming thing. So all I know is that you need to have a capture card, but you have to like record 2 separate footages and you have to put them together somehow, and it sounds really complicated. I'm like, is it easy or is it hard? Because it sounds really hard. Okay, so your suggestion about like getting people ask you questions. So question wise, I do not answer any personal questions, and I'm sorting out like my boundaries with my public life and my personal life, or my YouTube life with my personal life. So yeah, don't ask me any personal questions because I won't be answering them. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. It's just with some like privacy reasons, and I do suffer like with anxiety, and I feel like people and like strangers on the internet, like if like strangers on the internet and stuff like knew my personal information, like I won't feel like safe or like grounded. So yeah, I just don't feel like comfortable with it and everything, so that's why I don't want to do any personal questions or anything. It's just, yeah, I hope people can respect people's privacies and everything. Just be respectful. Be a decent human being, please. Thank you. Okay, so now it is time to go over on my comment section on my YouTube channel on Wonders Corner episode 4. The first suggestion that I got is from Zoe Plays. You should do a MLP collection room tour, house tour? Oh, that's a bit intense. And customs, you have 500 subs now, 700 or 850 by the end. By the end of what? Probably. Okay, so yikes. So yes, multiple people have asked me to do a collection video, and yes, I agree, I really should do one. However, I'm a bit of like a perfectionist again. I'm sorry, I hate like this trait that I have, okay? And my perfectionism is telling me that I need to get all of my clean and chit chat videos out of the way before I do like a full collection video, because I need to sort like a lot of ponies out and everything. But don't worry, hopefully next year I'm going to not like drag out the series of clean and chit chats because I have dragged it out a lot this year, because I mean it was a new series. I don't know how active I was going to be on this channel and stuff, so I was going to like, you know, I was just going to post an episode once a month, but I've came to realise that once a month isn't really enough to keep things moving along. And it's just like I want to get more things done, and I can't do that if I don't like do more clean and chit chats in a month, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I am planning to post more clean and chit chat videos next year, like in a month, like about 2 or 3 clean and chit chat videos every month. Next year, maybe, probably 2 a month, to be honest, to be more realistic. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do next year. I have a lot of ponies to sort out, and I really want to do a video on how I go through the customization progress. The progress on how I like audition ponies to be like a certain custom original character, and how do I choose like which ponies I want to keep like officially in my collection and just keep them as is and like not customize them. I was planning on making like a video like that, like how I organize my ponies, how do I put like certain ones into like the customization progress, how do I audition audition ponies to be like a certain custom character. So yeah, I was planning on making like a video, that video in December. However, I can't do that because I have a lot more ponies to clean and a lot more clean and chit chat episodes to film. So I will try and get that video out next year if I can. It's such a letdown. I really wanted to get it done this year because it sounds such like an exciting video and everything. But yeah, then after I do that video, I then could try and pull my weight a bit more and do a collection video, because everybody wants that video. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so as for your second part of that suggestion, okay, so as for the room tour, I'm thinking of being more private in my videos, and now I won't be properly showing my bedroom. Maybe I could like show like the storage room that I'm in right now. So in this room that I'm in right now, which is the storage room, this is where I film all of my videos. I store all of my sets and play sets and pony outfits, wigs, accessories, and I also film in this room, as I already said. I do most of my filming in this room that I'm in now, so maybe I could give like a little behind the scenes. But yeah, I don't feel like fully comfortable with like showing the full room. It's just like it unsettles me a bit, and I'm not sure about it because I don't want to like spoil the magic in a way of how my videos are made. So yeah. Maybe one day I could like show how I store like pony things and how I store things, but yeah, it's in a storage room. I'm in a storage room right now filming this live stream. It is a live stream. I know it's fake, but I'm still calling it a live stream. And for a house tour? What? That seems so like that. I think that's way too like intrusive for me personally. Not only that, what about like my other family members? I don't think any of them would be comfortable at all with that idea too. I think it's way too like personal to do like a house tour. That's just so like nah. I think that would be crossing like a major boundary. so I will probably never do a house tour because it's just personal privacy reasons, so yeah. Next we have a suggestion from Lilac Dreams saying you could do a room tour. We already discussed that, Lilac. Ramble talk about G5. Have you decided, how you decided your channel name, why you started YouTube, etc. Okay, so I've already discussed the room situation here. I do want to do like a Wonders Corner bedroom tour on like a Wonders Corner episode, like showing the set of Wonders Corner. Maybe one day. I've already rambled on about G5 as for how I created my channel name and why I started YouTube, etc. Ooh. Right, I do think of doing a video answering these very two questions, like the journey of how it all began and giving a backstory of how and why. I also want to do like a video on the story of my OC and how they were originally going to be like an earth pony. Can you believe it, an earth pony? And how originally they were called Loopy Lala, if anybody remembers my OC video. My birth name, as you will, was Loopy Lala, but now their name is changed officially to Wonder Create. So Loopy Lala is like their dead name. I know it's like it's a bit like Tempest Shadow on like how they used to be called like Fizzle Pop Berry Twist or something, but they are now called Tempest Shadow. So yeah. I am thinking of doing like a YouTube-y sort of series about like YouTube tips and stuff and how to come up with a channel name and how I came up with mine, etc. Basically, originally, I wasn't like planning to like speak at all in my YouTube videos because my voice is my top insecurity. And I do get picked on the sound of my voice a lot. And it has been like really bad for me. I don't want to get into like detail of it, but I don't feel as bad about it anymore or as like insecure about my voice anymore. But anyways, I originally wasn't planning to speak or talk at all in my YouTube videos. I was just gonna have like subtitles all the time, and my first name that I wanted to call my channel was The Silent Director. But when I searched up The Silent Director up on like YouTube, it was already taken, and I didn't like... I wanted a name that was completely original that no one else has on YouTube, so I thought about what my channel name is gonna be about and things like that. I really didn't want to have like MLP in the name at all, because that's like really limiting and it's way too like restrictive, and it means that you can only make like MLP content really. And just know I wanted my name to be like a lot more like diverse than just like MLP, and not have like the restriction of having like MLP in the name. I thought about like the sort of like videos I want to make. I wanted to make like crafting videos and like projects. Bear in mind, this is like the very beginning of my journey, okay? So I wanted to make like crafting videos and projects. I do like showing like my collections, like do videos of like showing like the things I like to collect and just do what I want really. I wanted to make like stop motion animations and have these short like pony films that are like silent films, and creating these like mysterious silent pony films and just do whatever I want. So I needed a new name because the Silent Director was already taken. Then I looked over to my Alice in Wonderland collection, and Alice in Wonderland is basically my soul. It's like my top thing that I like the most in the entire existence of the universe. So I was like, oh, I want to have like wonder in the name. And I was like, well, I'm quite like a creative person and I like creating like many things. So then I mashed the two words together and got Wonder Creates, and that could mean like creating any project basically, or anything. I mean, it could be even just mean creating a video, which I'm doing. That in itself is creating something. So that's how I got the name Wonder Creates. And also Cleo, also known as MLP Fever, was my first ever subscriber and commenter on my first ever video, which for all of the OG fans, it was my vampire custom video, and they gave me some like constructive like criticism saying you should speak in your videos to make it like less boring basically, and I was like terrified, but I bit the bullet, and the next video I posted I spoke, and the rest is history. So yeah. And I will probably repeat that all over again in like a future Q&A video. So yeah, so the next part of the suggestion or question, I guess, was why I started YouTube, etc. It's another long big answer, but seatbelts in, buckle in, you need them again. Okay, so I was inspired by Yum Soda, now known as Soda Pets, and I was like obsessed with their videos, and I was like really into them, and I watched their series Too Young, and I was like amazed that I was enjoying watching a toy video that was a series. I've never seen anything like that before. And I also saw MLP Fever's pony hairstyling videos that made me really want to buy like my first MLP figure, which was this pearlized Pinkie Pie, which is right here. This was my first ever pony that I bought. So yeah, I give them some earrings, and to this day the earrings are still in the pony's ears. These are just stick-ons, by the way. They don't have like paste ears, but yeah, this was my first pony that I have, that I got in at the start of it all. So this pony, what the hell is that? Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is that? Is that, I think that's just like a bit of glitter, but it looks god awful on camera. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's like that, but it is what it is. So anyway, this was my first ever pony that I got, a pearlized Pinkie Pie. Ew. So I got this pearlized Pinkie Pie that I secretly bought without telling my parents and my siblings, because I knew that they would like be judgmental and mean about it, which they were when they found out. But they eventually grew used to me liking like pony toys, and now I have many. And now I even get some for Christmas, and that would have never happened like back in the day when I started like collecting. Like that would have never happened, because they were so judgmental towards it and mean. But now they're more like open, and they don't mind it anymore. They don't mind it, Pinkie Pie. See, so yay. Happy in the end, I guess. I get kind of, but yeah, okay. So yeah, I secretly went to Asda, bought my first MLP, which was this Pinkie Pie, and I was watching like Yum Soda's videos with like my only little pony at the time. I loved it like so much. I was just like living my best life, and I saw like other MLP YouTubers like The Majestic Melon and MLP Stop Motion, and I was just amazed that people were making these simple, easy like haul videos on like ponies, and they were getting like views on it. Like I was amazed that people actually watched haul videos on ponies. Like what? And just watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so easy. Even I could do that. And I was pulling like out my hair for like a year. Not like literally. I wasn't literally pulling out my hair, because like I wanted to start making my own videos, but I hated my voice so much. I didn't know how. I just didn't know how to do it. I had too much anxiety about everything. Then on the 21st of October 2018, I bit the bullet, and I made a YouTube channel, and I released my first ever YouTube video again without me talking. And I was amazed that like people were actually watching it, and I got about 400 views pretty quickly, because I believe like YouTube promotes like smaller channels, etc. So yeah, that's the story. So yeah. The last comment I got is from YouTube, from again Marzipan Studios. So again, under the video Wonders Corner episode 4, they left the comment, first off, I just noticed the details in your background and I absolutely love your bookshelf. Thank you, I do too. Made in China. Second off, here are some live stream ideas, smiley face. Smiley face. Ponytown Live, design a custom pony live or just draw in general? XD rar. I mean, they didn't do the raw bit, but XD. Usually things to talk about just come naturally once you're doing stuff. Haha. Okay, so So they are referring to the bookshelf in my Wonders Corner set, and yes, thank you. It is meant to be my pony's bedroom, and I'm not like at all like a minimalist. So yeah, I like to collect like a lot of stuff, and I can't stand like empty space at all. And I'm all about like the detail, and I love like my bookshelf too. Made in China. I think it was. Yeah, I think like all of the furniture that I have was made in China. So Ponytown Live, I already talked about designing a pony custom live or draw in general. I could actually draw in general. I'm a lot more like open to the idea of like just drawing in general, because I don't only like draw ponies, and I'm also not like the best person at all at drawing ponies. I like to draw like my own like original like characters in my own like art style. I'm very like inspired by Tim Burton and Julie Verhoeven for my characters. Them are like the origins. So maybe I could like draw and create one of those sort of characters. It's pretty easy and like straightforward. And the fun of it is that I have no idea what the character is going to look like, and I have no clue like in my head what I want. It's always like completely like improvised, which gives me like the sense of like wonder and like curiosity. So yeah, I like that idea. I will keep that idea in mind. So yeah. Okay, so thank you for everyone who has left me suggestions of what to do in live streams and everything, when I get to do them at least. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video now. I'm probably just gonna die in the editing, so I'm gonna finish it off now. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. Be free to leave a cheeky little like and a friendly little comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye!